Welcome to the Gym Show with your host, Jim. I'm about to head back to Indiana, leaving this wonderful time that I've had here with family in Pennsylvania. And what I've decided to call this experience is a blissful contraction. Because I think that sometimes we think about contraction periods as maybe negative, maybe you're in a funky, depressed kind of state. Um, Maybe you're, eating junky food or whatever you want to think about. Sometimes you think about a contraction, maybe, or at least I do, in terms like that. Or it can just be a period of rest where you're not really doing anything productive. Although we know that resting is productive, especially when you're trying to do creative work, you have to take a rest period. But I think for me, I've seen my contraction periods in the past as kind of unproductive to some extent, or maybe I would get into a funk. I would push myself too hard and too far, and I would get into maybe a over emotional, depressed kind of state. Is what would happen. But this time, I sort of, I ended the water fast, and I kind of preempted that negative state from occurring at all um, by by going into a contraction, like forcing it myself. I kind of um, relaxed my diet restrictions. This trip just perfectly coincided with this period, and I was just completely present in here for the whole time. I did pay some attention to not falling back into my old patterns of being like a little baby when I'm around my parents, which is a funny thing that I would kind of sort of do. Weird thing. Um, I also worked on not having this urge to finish all the food. I kind of did do that, and but I just like enjoyed the fact that that was a part of me that still was there, and I found humor in it. And I would leave like a few bits of green beans on the plate just to be like, I don't have to eat every single thing. I ate all the I ate all the large pieces of green beans or all the large French fries or whatever different things that have occurred over this trip. I would leave that there to be like, you know what? There's a part of me where it would have totally cleaned this plate and found a lot of reward in doing so. Look, mom, I've cleaned my plate. But I just left it there, and then I got reward from doing that, right? Because you can find bliss and happiness in whatever is going on, whatever is happening, and I think that is something I practiced, throughout this. I wasn't eating the best way at all during this time, and it was fine. It didn't matter. It didn't matter at all. Does it matter in the long run? Sure. Does it matter in this short contraction relaxation period where I'm condensing, this mass into a little tight ball before the next boom expansion happens? No, it doesn't matter. It's exactly what should happen. It's exactly what needs to happen. And so that's why I call this just a blissful contraction period that's coming to an end. I think the end, is the drive back to Indiana, and then boom, get back to the house and start getting rid of stuff. Because I definitely have an urge. I've compacted down into this tight little ball that has an urge to get rid of that, because that's probably the heaviest thing in my life right now, and I'm gonna be working on doing less of the heavy things, getting rid of the heavy things in my life, and doing more of the light things, um, expanding the amount of light type work that I do, and I'm so ready. I've been in total blissed out weirdo mode this whole trip, and I love it, and I can't wait to get back. I can't wait for right now. Right, I'm not waiting to get back. I already have everything that I need right now, and I'm just excited to do more. I'm excited to keep expanding and doing more, and I have a great. I talked to my brother. We're forming a company around Yaz, and we're gonna be working on some great stuff that's gonna be coming out. It's gonna be an app. It's very exciting. So that's coming. I need to go discuss that with people. Like it's just flowing. Like it's all flowing into me. This creativity, these ideas, these interactions, these opportunities. All of it's just coming. It is wild. It's crazy, and I'm really excited to just keep keep experiencing the moment, right? Every moment of every day. So I guess that's where I am right now. The blissful contraction phase is coming to an end. You know, it's going to be another expansion. That's what I feel is coming around the corner. So very exciting. And that's what I have for today. I'm going to miss this very nice place that I've been able to spend some time in with the running water and the it's rainy and overcast today, but it's still beautiful and amazing. So I love it, loving life, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.